Right, so I've been thinking to myself, what video could I do to keep people entertained? Well, the international break is still kind of fizzing out. You know, we're nearly back to club football. Celtic is nearly back, which is good because the channel is dying. And that's expected. People just don't care. People turn off from football. They look for other things. And I'm not sitting here playing the sympathy card saying, oh, you should watch my videos while there's no Celtic. That's not what I'm saying. But I do like to try and keep the momentum on the channel rolling. So I've decided, why not do a video which gets me normally very interested. You know, when I see people upload videos like this, it's the first thing I click on and I recommend it. I'm like, you know what, I like that. And there's a lot of good YouTubers who do it, and I've decided today I'm going to do one myself and see how it goes. People might like it, people might hate it. It's more of a vlog fashion, as you can already see, rather than me sitting down in a chair talking absolute gumph about football itself. During the lockdown period, I have got very invested in buying a lot of old football tops. Mostly Celtic, and as you see here, I lay on top. I've just been buying tops left, right and centre with the money I've been making in Tesco during lockdown. Probably not been very good because I could have been, you know, stonks. And now I'm not. I'm very negative stonks because of this. So I've decided, why not try a wee clickbaity video to see what people think about the world of football kits, and in particular my own collection that I've managed to put together during the lockdown period. Now, I'm not saying that my collection is spectacular. There's people out there who have much better collections than me, but the money I've spent on the Celtic tops, I decided, why not we do a wee kit collection video, a wee recap, see where we are right now, and maybe in a couple of years how it grows going on from here. So today I'm going to give you a little showcase of my Celtic kit collection that I have amassed throughout the past few months. Yes, people are already saying, Ryan, get it away, we don't care how much money you spend. I know, I'm sorry, it's content. I'm going to try my best. If people don't like it, we won't do it again. And if you do like it, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, more in the future. I've also been thinking about, as time goes on, using the money that I do make through my own job, rather than YouTube money, which should be going on to YouTube things, which it is, to do videos and stuff like mystery football shirts, unboxings, blah blah blah. If you've seen them before over YouTube, I love watching them, I love to do them, I just love to grow my kit collection. So when things are back in stock online, you see them on TikTok all the time, people doing this, man, mystery football shirt, they open the box and they get something, they have no idea what's coming. It could be an absolute piece of garbage, it could be a belter, it could be worth all sorts. And you just don't know, and it's a good surprise, and you can share that with people on camera. So if you want to see stuff like that, let me know. But let's get cracking into these shirts, because there's quite a few, and I've calculated it, 1,300 quid that I have spent on Celtic tops over my lifetime so far. One thing that really annoys me, from the ages of 10 till about 18, I was part of this scheme called Soccer Savings, and a few of you might actually have been involved in it yourself, and it was really good. Basically what you done was, you paid like £3 a month or something. Well, my dad did, I never paid it. My dad paid about £5 a month, and basically every year you would get a free football top. You get a football top of your choice for your club, and you'd keep it for that year. Then at the end of the year, you would send it off to Africa, and a child in Africa would get your shirt when you were done. Then you would get the shirt for the next season, and basically give them all away. So there's actually a lot of shirts that I've had throughout my lifetime that I've not managed to get back again because I've sent them off to someone in Africa. It's a really good cause, it was really good, and I'm not complaining about it, but just thinking about, there's like 10 shirts that I could have had in this collection that are now gone. But you move, we move on, and we go with what we've got to now. So try my best to kind of try and give it that's the it doesn't look that big. As I said, the Celtic fans have probably got far more than me. We're going to try and fly through all of these, talk about how I got them, blah blah, and also I'll give some tips at the end of the video of how to find old Celtic tops. People ask me all the time. I actually get a lot of Insta messages that I don't get around to answering. Ask, how did you get this top? Where did you find this top? How much did it cost you? In this video at the end, I'll talk about how and where I got them and blah blah blah, all the rest of it, and some good places that you can find old football shirts. Right, so it's actually turned out a lot more chunkier than I initially imagined. A double bed isn't exactly what I need. I think I need more than that. I think I need a full-on snooker table to display all of these. Quite annoying. The virginity is absolutely reeking here. But I'll give you a quick look. Just a quick kind of go over of what we've got to deal with here. Christ almighty, there you go. There's the collection at a very quick glance. I've had to spread some across the floor. I've got some up there. I tried to put them in order of like the year of each kit, and then that just didn't work, so now I've got some new ones up there. I've got them spread across the pillars up there. Quite a fair few here to go through. I've tried to sort it into a pile to go through one by one. It's a bit wonky, they're all going to collapse any minute now, but it's going to have to do, innit? Right, okay, makeshift tripod, so we're going to try and fly through these. It's quite, so we've got, right, 67, as I said, score draw. You've seen it in the Celtic stores. This costs about £30. The score draw shirts all cost about £30. So if you are looking to budget, if you're looking to money save when you're buying kits, This is where you want to go. Actually, this isn't a score draw. This is just one of the Celtic shop's very own. Score draws a very similar make though. It's something exactly like this. It's not official. It's not licensed. It's not by, you know, an official replica or anything like that. That's what you get there with score draw kind of kits. We're going to fly through some and skip some, by the way, unless I have time to get through them all. Ah! They're falling. No, avoid. Abort. There we go. Love Street, one of the nicest kits Celtic have ever produced. An absolute stunner. Obviously Albert Kid Day, as some people remember it. An absolute beauty. It's just beautiful, Absolutely beautiful. The material on this kit was always fascinating. You always seen it, folks. I only got this one a couple of weeks ago. 45 quid I managed to blag it for. But my God almighty, the material's so different on this. It was like the first ever instalment of modern kits with the material, but they done it horrendously wrong. But apart from that, colour and everything, beautiful. Another one from the Celtic stores. Oh God, you've probably seen everybody with these ones. I would love to find the original of this, where it's actually got the Umbro on it. I actually did find one, it was £75. It had Nicholas 10 in the back, Charlie Nicholas, of course. It's still, you know, it does the job. They're top quality. They might not be like real, but they're really good quality and they're good to get. And they're from the Celtic store at the end of the day. It's not like you're buying them from somebody doing the Barretts or anything like that. Another one, score draw, centenary year actually. The centenary home and away are both score draws, both from the Celtic store. Looking to get them in the originals as well. They're solid to find for a decent price anyway, so it's going to take a bit of time to get them. Actually, the funny story about it going missing from the National Football Museum in Manchester like last year, it was me. That's how I've got it. I'm joking, it wasn't actually, but an absolute stinker, one of the worst kits we've ever had, but the iconic People sponsor. The Umbro just, you know, it screams 90s. Beautiful. It's so bad, it's good. Similar with the Norwich City. The Norwich City kit. It's the exact same story. I mean, it is just a Norwich kit, isn't it? They could wear that in the Premier League if they go back, or in the Championship now, and it wouldn't look out of place for them. Umbro loved it, didn't they? Umbro just loved giving us tops that looked ridiculous, and I believe this was only worn once the season that we had this. I've only found like one photo of it as well. But another one, just the Umbro pattern going through the shirt, I don't know if you can see that. Absolutely gorgeous. It's so bad, it's good. Like, I love bad 90s football kits. I think this maybe, no, it was early 90s, this one. But it's just stunning. 96, I believe, big massive white bit in the back for when they first got numbers put on the jerseys. A stunning one as well. I love it. You can get this in a remake as well. It just doesn't have all the Umbro stuff. Like, so obviously you have Umbro here and Umbro here. You don't get that in the one from the Celtic store, because I do have the one from the Celtic store, but I managed to replace it with one of these ones. Beautiful. That is one of the best home kits we've ever had. Paul McStay at its finest as well on those tops. One that I was shocked to find for such a cheap price. I found this for £50 on, I think it might have been Depop. It was either Depop or one of the sites on Instagram. An original though, and they're solid to find in good condition. The only thing that I got it so cheap for was because of this, a big unofficial number 2 on the back. But I don't mind, because number 2 was the number of Tom Boyd. You weren't exactly getting an unknown player. Tom Boyd was the captain of Celtic, for God's sake. It's stunning. It's an absolutely manky, horrible kit again. But it's just, it screams 90s. It's that good. I love it. It's just an absolutely stunning kit. The big badge and the crest, the Umbro, everything about it, beautiful. I don't know why, they had the wee Celtic FC down there, I don't know why they done that. Easily my favourite home kit of all time, without a shadow of a doubt. Umbro home top of 1997, the year we stopped at 10. It's just gorgeous. The big badge going through the middle part there, the Umbro as the sponsor as well as the kit maker, everything about it, the pattern going through the green hoops. It's just a stunning kit. This always gets me going. You know this from my kit videos. I love it when they have the Umbro thing on the sleeve, the diamonds on the edge of the sleeve. They brought that back a couple of years ago. Teams like Everton had it, and it was just gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. My favourite by a mile, and then perhaps my favourite away top as well from the same year. Henrik Larsson in this top, absolutely stunning again. The Celtic badges going over the thin green bits. Just, these were hard to find. I got this from Classic Football Shirts. Everybody knows Classic Football Shirts. The home one, I think I got on eBay. But just absolutely beautiful kits from that year, and I wish they still made kits like that. Imagine they recreated those kits for the year we won the 10 as the year we stopped the 10. A basic enough top, home top, the year 2000, the year I was born in fact. I've got this in a baby edition. That's the first top I ever owned as a Celtic fan. With Muravchik 25 on the back. I think the camera's going to flip it so you won't see Moravchik right, but there you go, Moravchik 25 in the back of that. I got that from Classic Football Shirts as well, I believe. I found this on an online store, a retro clothing store. For some reason they had a Celtic top in, it was £40. I was like, yes please. Away top from 2001, yellow, which was followed of course by another yellow one. There you go, the yellow of 2003. I think this was the year we went to Seville. A beautiful kit. I love this. One of my favourite away tops we've ever had, and of course last year we rung a lot of bells with the away top for that. We got something really similar, which was nice. Well, I'm liking this kind of retro trend. Black Magic, beautiful, absolutely stunning. No printing on this. The original Black Magic. Sutton is just what comes to mind when I see this. Beautiful. I think this was the first year we actually had a star above the badge, and Carlin is the sponsor as well. Carlin was the best sponsor as seen on this. 2005 home shirt. And my favourite part of this shirt, I got this from the pop-up store when Classic Football Shirts came to Glasgow, and the best part about it is undoubtedly, there you go, Lennon 18, the hero, God himself, the man, back him Celtic. Come on fans, get behind the man himself, Neil Lennon. That is one of my favourite home shirts ever as well. This one is like when I first started getting into football and starting into really loving Celtic. I was 5-year-old at the time. Just a beautiful, beautiful kit. The green, the shade of green is perhaps my favourite shade of green we've ever had in the hoops. It's just a little bit, don't know, it's a little bit, it pops a wee bit more. Sound like Gok Wan now. We all remember this, When we were 10-year-old. People who were born in 2000 anyway. This screams out, you know, P6. Everybody's buzzing about this, which wasn't even that nice. The Bumblebee of 2010. Celtic jerseys do not shrink to fit for inferior players. Very, very good quote, of course, by Jockstein. On the back, who else? The Derry Pelly, Paddy McCourt. Got this one from, I think it was eBay. I found this as well. It's got the stupid badges on the side, you know, your Clydesdale Bank. That was the days, Clydesdale Bank Premier League. Those were the days. Beautiful top. It wasn't really, it was a horrible top. This was a beautiful top, however. The first year we had Tennent's as sponsor. No, it wasn't, it was the year before, wasn't it? But, one of the best away tops we've had in recent years. Beautiful, the 125th anniversary season, the big special badge. And my best pal was the sponsor, Tennent's. I'm plugging these Tenants, send me some free beer, I beg yous, please. One of the worst shirts we've had, and I still don't like it. I'm not even going to talk about that much. Roy Dyler's last year, stinking. Chris Commons looked awful fat in it, may I add. But following that, the year after, New Balance giving me what is still to this day my favourite New Balance home top, and perhaps my favourite home top of the entire 2010s. It probably is, in fact. I loved it. Just absolutely stunning. People preferred the year after. But nah, for me it was all about this. Funnily enough, the home top for the year after I did have as well, but when Billy McNeil passed, I decided to lie that down at the statue down where my dad's brick is. I need to rebuy it, I'll buy it someday, but it was for a good cause, you know, Billy McNeil, greatest Celt to ever live. The home top from the year following, the Lisbon Lions shirt was this one, which a lot of people didn't like. I did, I loved it in the long sleeves, Ollie Buck style, Ollie Buck playing in that, what a shite player. And the away top from that year, the white one, the white, the one with the wee badge, the wee, forgot the name of it now, what's it called? The cross, the Irish cross, whatever it's called, I forgot, Celtic cross, that's it, forgot the name there, just slipped my head. That was a really nice kit, and you remember the photo of Encham, Dembele and Edouard wearing it together, oh my god, the drip. Finally, Scott Brown won the league at Rugby Park. We've got that one, which was okay, I suppose, wasn't too bad. I loved this, Lazio, oh my god. Had to rebuy it because the one I had originally, like this bit fell off, the wee bit in the sleeve, the wee plastic bit at the end, so it's brand new with tags, size above what I actually wear, so it was all that I could get. Then this, perhaps the worst kit Celtic have had in their history, maybe, we never wore it once. I only bought it because it was £15 when it was on sale. It's so bad. It's stinking, man, absolutely horrendous. And then of course this year we move on to two beautiful kits. Yet to buy the third kit, I'll be getting it very soon. I'm giving the bank account a rest for now. The two kits, stunning. This, perhaps the greatest away kit we've had in a very long time. It's just gorgeous every time I look at it. The home top, not too shabby as well. Adidas, the first instalment of Adidas kits at Celtic. And that does it. That's it for the video. I just thought, you know what, we'll do something different for a change. I love talking about football kits. It's one of my passions, one of my hobbies. I love collecting kits. I love looking back on kits and everything. So I thought, why not make a video on it? And to perhaps get a taster on what you would like to see in the future. If you'd like to see me do more kits, more videos on kits, I should say. And, you know, that stuff about the mystery jerseys and that. Look, if you're wanting Celtic chalk tops, if you're wanting a lot of these like retro ones, the best places to look are Instagram, eBay and Depop. Depop. Classic football shirts is good, yes, but only if you're willing to spend the money. I'll link some pages in the comments below on Instagram for some retro clothing sites and some ones you can get some official shirts from. Depop is a great place to look for them. Just type in Celtic FC, you'll find people selling them for good prices. eBay as well, but you've got to be smart about it. You know, people bid at the last seconds and you lose. I've lost out on some fantastic tops because people have outbidded me with 5 seconds to go and I've not noticed. So you've got to be really on top of it for eBay. But they're the places to look. Anyway, if you've enjoyed, like, subscribe. I'll see y'all next time.